Any more tea in here?
Oh, is that what I've been drinking?
If you think that was bad, wait till you taste the coffee. How about you, Pauline? Come along, little fella. Bath time for you. Pauline? Pauline? Pauline!
Oh, sorry, love. It's Tony Blackburn. I think he's lovely. What do you want?
Have you got my comb again?
Oh, sorry. I borrowed it this morning while you were still asleep.
I'll let you have it when I go.
Oh.
Hello. Where's my grandson?
Oh, you've just missed him. He's gone to have a bath.
Ah, blast.
You're not supposed to be here first thing in the morning.
Well, I'm here. Hello, dear. How you going on?
Fine, thank you, Mrs. Bingley.
Oh, good. Anything nice on the wireless?
Tony Blackburn.
Oh, boy, Tony Blackburn.
Listen, I don't understand how you got permission to come in.
I didn't.
Well, how'd you get past the hospital lodge, then?
Oh, Tom Lawton on the gate turned a blind eye.
Why?
He had to. I know more scandals about him than he'd like to remember. It's not for nothing they call him the night nurse's comforter. Well, it's all these long, cold winter evenings that start things going.
I reckon you got something there.
Oh, Leslie, hasn't half been busy while you've been in?
Well, I haven't exactly been idle myself, you know.
Oh, no, dear, of course not. I didn't mean...
No. Has he finished the nursery?
Oh, yes, he now made a spiffing job of it.
Has he?
Yes. He's fixed up a baby alarm from the nursery to your bedroom so you can hear if little Anthony needs anything in the night.
Oh, handy.
I wanted him to fix up an extension at a cemetery, but Leslie says it'll take up too much wire.
Yes, I dare say it would at that.
Don't forget, darling, if ever you want to get out, Walter and me be only too happy to babysit.
All right, let me get home first, eh?
Yes, and I'll be round every day to give you a hand.
Now, Mum, look, I can manage, honest, and you've got Walter to look after, you know.
Ah, blow Walter. You'll have to take a back seat, he won't kill him. And don't you worry, dear. It might be a couple of years since I've had you, but I still know what to do.
Oh, things have changed, you know, since you had me.
Ah, go on. They might have disposable nappies these days, but when all's said and done, a botty's still a botty.
All right, we'll discuss it when I... Oh, just a minute, while I think of it. Now, this is important. It's a list for Leslie. Will you see he gets it? It's everything I want for when I get home.
Yes, dear. You haven't put any groceries on it, because I've done your shopping already.
Yeah. Thanks, Mum. You know, for looking after him.
Ah, go on, don't be silly. We couldn't have let him sleep at the house all on his own. He would have been miserable. Here! Is that the time?
Yeah.
Boy, I'd better be getting down to the cemetery or I shall miss him.
What?
Nothing, dear.
You said something about getting down to the cemetery.
Oh, yes, your dad needs weeding. I only done him Thursday, but he's all over... He's all over creeping Buttercup again.
What's all this about missing him?
Did I say that, dear?
Yes, you did. Who's him?
Oh, Ruthie, now you're not to be wild with me. It's a gentleman I meet sometimes in the cemetery.
Hey?
He's a Mr. David Llewellyn Griffiths. I think he's Welsh.
And how long's this been going on, then?
Nothing's been going on, dear. It's quite plutonic.
I should hope so.
Well, he's only buried his wife about a year ago. He's very lonely.
Oh, yes, and you've been, cheering him up, have you?
I beg your pardon, dear?
What does Walter say about you cheering up old gentlemen?
Nothing. I haven't told him.
What about this Mr. Griffiths? Have you told him you're married?
He thinks I'm a widow.
Ada Bingley, you're flirting.
Yes, and I'm enjoying it, so there.
You won't half cop it, you know, when Walter finds out what you've been up to.
Where's the harm in it? Besides, you know what they say, what the eye don't see, the heart doesn't grieve over.
You know what they say? What the eye never sees, the heart never grieves over.
Oh, aye. What about the other one? Oh, what a tangled web we weave, when first we practice to deceive.
Don't worry, I don't think Ada'll ever find out.
I still don't know why you can't tell, Ma. I mean, surely she's not going to put the block on you doing a bit of gardening on the side, is she?
Hey, don't you believe it. She worries, you know. She'd think I was overdoing things. Oh, I didn't know what I thought the spare cash had come in a bit handy. And I thought if I saved it up, we could get a day or two at the seaside like later on.
A nice thought. You'll appreciate that, Walter.
Aye. It's a lovely garden, Leslie. And you know, that greenhouse, well, it's a pleasure to work in it.
Well, don't worry. I won't drop you in it. Don't you want that banger?
No, I don't want any more to eat.
Waste not, want not.
Oh, listen, Leslie, I don't know where you put it all.
Well, you know what my granny used to say? Strength goes in at mouth.
You'll need all that now that you're a father. I say, I hope you had a good night's sleep last night. You won't get much of that, you know, from now on.
Oh, they say he doesn't cry at the hospital.
He will when he gets home.
Oh, not hard, Anthony. Hey, you know, when I met him in that corridor for the first time, I just looked at him and he stopped crying. Just like that.
Aye, that's a wonderful memory. But times will change. I remember that, Albert. I didn't think such a big noise could come out of such a tiny little thing. And it wasn't just a cry, you know. He was more of a wail.
All right. Did he keep you awake?
Kept everybody awake. On a clear night, they could hear him at Scarborough.
Get away.
Well, you'll soon learn.
No, not me. I've read all about bringing kids up, you know. It's not good picking them up, they start crying, you know. So if our Anthony starts at night, he's had it. I'm not getting up to keep him quiet.
Hey, Leslie, you know note about old. After the first 2 nights, you don't get up to keep the baby quiet. You get up to keep the wife quiet.
Get away. Did he cry for long at night, then?
Oh, it varies. They do say that you get used to going without your sleep after about 12 months.
Bloody hellfire.
Mind you, I've heard them say that a drop of whiskey helps.
Oh, aye?
Aye, half a teaspoonful last thing at night.
Well, it'd take more than half a teaspoon to knock me out, wouldn't it? I'm telling you.
Not you barn pot, the baby.
Oh. Does it work?
Well, I wouldn't know, but my brother swore by it. They do say that his youngest lad were never sober till he were nearly 4.
I don't think Ruth would go much on that,
No, I don't think she would. Anyway, you'll find out your own method, so you'll know better for next time.
What next time?
Well, you're going to follow through, aren't you?
Follow through?
Have another.
Another?
Aye. Well, I mean, you're not like lightning. You can strike twice.
Steady on. Steady on. I've only just struck once.
Well, don't leave it too long or it might get worn out.
What will?
The pram.
Oh.
Aye, see, if you have one fairly quick now, you can use the same pram and all the clothes can be handed down.
I'm sure you're right, Walter. We've all the same to you. I'll stick for the time being.
You suit yourself, lad. Well, excuse me, Leslie. I've got to be off now.
All right. Have you got a lot on at the cemetery, then?
No, it's my other job this morning. I might get a couple of hours in that greenhouse.
Hey, I'll come down with it if you like. Keep you company, you know.
Well, are you going to work?
No, I thought I'd have the day off with Ruth coming home today.
Oh, welcome. You're welcome.
What about Ma? Won't she wonder where you're
Oh, no, that's all right. After she's been to the hospital this morning, she's going to see old Mother Armitage.
Hello.
Good morning, my dear.
Good morning. Oh, thank you.
I was beginning to think I wouldn't see you today.
Yes, I'm a bit behind this morning. I had a couple of jobs to do.
May I say how charming you look?
Yes, you may.
I hope you won't think this is forward of me, but I've got you a little present I want you to have.
Oh, I couldn't, Mr. Griffiths.
Please, call me David, and if I may, I'll call you Ada.
Here, how did you know I was at Ada?
Ah, it's on your late husband's gravestone, isn't it? Beloved husband of Ada.
Oh, yes, so it is. You don't miss much, do you?
Not if I can help it. Here.
Oh, no. I don't think I ought to take gifts from strange gentlemen.
Go
ought
on.
I?
Take it.
Oh,
Please.
oh, well, since you're so pressing, thank you. I will. Oh, boy. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, boy. Are they real diamonds?
No, I'm afraid not. I may be Welsh, but I'm no Richard Burton.
No, no. But I can't let you waste your money on me.
Of course you can. Here, take it. I'll put it on you, look. There. It's just to say thank you for cheering me up.
Oh, well, now you have taken the steam out of my sails. I don't know what to say.
Well, what about saying you'll have afternoon tea with me?
I beg your pardon?
How about Garner's, the little tea shop by the market?
Oh, Garner's.
I was hoping we might share a pot of tea together.
Well, it's ever so kind of you, Mr. Griffiths, David. But I don't think it would be quite, you know, proper.
Oh, come on, Ada. We don't need a chaperone at our age.
No, you don't.
And where's the sin in a cream tea? They do a lovely chocolate eclair.
Oh, I'm ever so partial to chocolate eclairs.
And the cream slices melt in your mouth.
What time shall I meet you?
When it comes out of bloom like this, it's sure sign of a hot summer. There's a Latin name, but I can't pronounce it.
My uncle had an allotment during the war. He used to grow red hot pokers.
You know, best thing to water these with is... Oh, hello. Now, will you meet Leslie, my son-in-law? This is the gentleman I work for, Mr. Griffiths.
Great pleasure to meet you, I'm sure.
Oh, Ada, you're back?
Yes, I've been back for ages. Where you been?
Where have I been?
Yes. You wasn't in when I come home from the cemetery. You didn't tell me you was going out.
No, well, I changed my mind.
Oh, so where did you go?
Well, I went to the Over 60s Club.
It's closed today.
Yeah, I know. I found that out. So I went and paid a call on the vicar.
Oh, that was nice for you. How is he?
Who?
The vicar.
Oh, fair to middling. How's Mrs. Armitage?
Mrs. Armitage?
Well, that's who we've been visiting, isn't it?
Oh, yes, of course I did.
Well, how is she?
About the same as the vicar.
Oh, good. I say, you're not going out again, are you?
Yes, I am.
Well, what are you going to do this time?
Mrs. Armitage.
What, again?
Well, she gets very lonely, dear.
Well, how could she? I mean, you're always there.
Well, Well, all right, but she's invited me to tea.
Oh, it's well to be some folk.
You don't mind, do you?
Oh, no, I don't mind, no. Matter of fact, I think I'll come with you.
Come with me?
Yeah, be a bit more company for her.
Oh, Walter, you can't.
Why, is it by invitation only?
Oh, no, of course not, but you'd only be embarrassed if you come with me.
Why? Is she telling them mucky tales again?
No, dear, but you know, it's just woman's talk.
Oh, all right. All right, well, off you go. You seem to be in a mighty big hurry.
Well, I am. I should be there. I should be there already if you hadn't come in so late.
Your Leslie's late.
There's never anything else. Unless it's football, then he's 3 hours early.
Same as my Terry. Whenever Chelsea loses, he won't speak to me till Tuesday.
Oh, come on. I wish he'd hurry up.
The doctor told me I can take the twins home tomorrow.
Did he? Oh, great.
We'd like you and Leslie to come to the wedding.
Oh, that is nice.
Bring little Anthony. He'll be company for the twins.
Yeah. You know, I can't help thinking it is a pity you couldn't have hung on for the twins. Till after the wedding, I mean.
Yeah, I know. Never mind. Terry says he's going to ask the registrar if he can backdate the marriage certificate.
What a bloody time I've had. Hello, Pauline.
Hello.
What time did you call this, then?
I couldn't park the car. The car park was full. Anyway, I shoved it in a place reserved for midwives.
Come here, give us this.
How's our little lad then?
Don't talk to him, he's asleep.
Hey, I've got my rattle. Red and white for United.
You can stop that. We're having no more of this Manchester United lark. What? The way you talk to him, the first words the child will say will be Dennis Law.
I'm sorry, Mr. Pollitt, but you'll have to shift that car of yours. It's in the way.
Bloody hellfire.
Oh, come on, get a move on. Don't just stand there. Look, wrap those flowers up in this. I want to take them back for Mum. And put all the cards in your pocket. Oh, give them to me. It's quicker this way. She'll have that car moved before you can say no. Hang on to that and that. So there you are, now they're all. Right, got everything. Cheerio. Oh, see you at the wedding.
Rose, just a minute. Aren't you going to take the baby with you?
Oh, come in, it's open. Ah, Mr. Griffiths, come on in.
Excuse me bursting in on you like this, but I found the pouch in the greenhouse. I thought it must be yours.
Do you know, I've been looking all over the place for this tobacco pouch. Thank you very much indeed.
Not at all.
Come on, Mr. Griffiths, will you sit down just for a minute or two?
Ah, thank you.
Can I offer you a drink?
No. I don't want the smell of alcohol on my breath.
Meeting somebody special, eh?
Very special. Between you and me, I've got a date.
Good for you.
Yes. I don't mind telling you, though, Walter. I'm a bit nervous about it.
Nervous? What for?
Well, I'm a bit on the old side for courting, really.
Well, I shouldn't let that worry you. Now, take me. Now, I was doing a bit of courting myself. Just about 12 months since.
Were you really?
Aye. Do you know I haven't been married a year yet? Aye. Second time round for both of us.
Walter, if you wouldn't mind telling me, is it turning out all right?
Champion. Are you thinking of taking the plunge?
Oh, early days yet. But I will admit the thought has crossed my mind.
Aye, well, thoughts are luxuries at our time of life. It's deeds that count.
Well, it's funny. We've only met a few times. But it seems as though we'd known each other for years.
I know exactly how you feel. It was just the same with me and Ada.
It's just... Ada.
Aye, that's my wife's name.
Well, my lady friend's called Ada.
Well, there's a coincidence. I'll tell you what, you'll never go wrong with a woman called Ada.
Well, you seem happy enough, Walter.
I am that.
It's funny to think we were brought together by our late departeds.
How, well, how do you mean?
Well, we met here in the cemetery. I was tending my wife's grave, and Ada was tending her late husband.
Well, it's funny, that. That's how I met my Ada.
There's another coincidence.
Aye. I say, this late husband that your Ada was tending, his name wasn't by any chance Samuel Cresswell?
That's right. Do you know my Ada?
Know her? I married her.
You ready to order now, madam?
I think I'll wait a bit longer, miss. I'm sure my friend will turn up. Right.
Hello, Ada.
Walter, what are you doing here?
Well, I just popped in for a cup of tea. What are you doing here?
Well,
I thought you were having tea with Mrs. Armitage.
Yes, I was, dear, but she ran out of tea. So we had to come here.
I see. Well, where is Mrs. Armitage?
Oh, she had to go home, dear. She come over a bit queer. I think I'd better go and see how she is.
It's all right. You can sit down. He isn't coming.
I beg your pardon.
He's not coming.
Who's that, dear?
David Llewellyn Griffiths.
Oh. So you know?
Well, I work for him. You see, I never let on to you, but I've been doing a bit of gardening on the side.
Oh, you devious old devil.
You've got some room to talk.
Oh, he was lonely, Walter. It wasn't serious.
No, but it might have been if I hadn't left my tobacco pouch in his greenhouse.
I shouldn't have had a secret from you. I'm very sorry, Walter. I won't do it again.
No. And neither will I. Do you know, somehow, I don't think you and me are very good at that sort of thing.
You gonna give your job up?
Aye, I think I'd better. And are you going to give him his brooch back?
No fear. Ladies don't give brooches back from gentlemen admirers.
Ada, you're a caution.
Walter,
What?
I want to tell you something. Make new friends, but keep the old. The one is silver, the other is gold. You're my gold.
Thank you very much, Ada. You know, you're a greatly wench.
Oh, he's a little...
Well, I say to him, all right, didn't he?
Jockey, isn't it?
Lovely baby, though.
Well, whiskey, have you?
What with the baby's head? He's a good idea.
No, well, no.
His name down, please.